Alright, I'm recording. So, hi, Jazz.
Hi.
Okay, still. Oh, yeah. Y'all are all spread out this time. Last time y'all weren't. Okay, Crystal, you can hold it. Today I'm going to talk about misconceptions about cyclists and cycling. My name is Victoria Jenkins, for the record. Did you know that riding a bike is actually safer than driving a car? Today I just want to tell you about some of the misconceptions that I've read about and essentially say why they aren't the way they are. So I had to take a look at the Texas bike laws, and I mean, I'm personally a cyclist and I like riding on the road and not on the sidewalk, which actually brings me to my first point. Riding on the sidewalk, a lot of people, motorists essentially, think that we belong on the sidewalk. We've actually had people yell at us like, get off the road or whatever while we're riding. Or like, people are like, we don't pay our taxes so you can ride on the road. Stupid stuff. It's important because we have a lot of college kids around here that like to ride bikes either to class or for recreation. And according to Austin Cycling News, bikes have the same traffic laws as cars, which means we have to follow all the same rules. We stop at red lights, stop signs, we yield to pedestrians, stuff like that. We also are, according to the Texas cycling laws, we are required to signal whenever we are performing any action like turning. Sometimes we even have to signal if we're stopping or slowing down so that people behind us can see or know what's going on. So bicycles don't necessarily belong on the sidewalk. Another misconception is riding on the road is dangerous. This is actually not true. I ride on the road every time I ride, especially since I have a road bike. Yeah, that'd be weird riding on the sidewalk. So, like I said earlier, it's safer than driving a vehicle, and I gathered some statistics from the Wisconsin Bike Federation, who's trying to make biking more friendly in Wisconsin. And the lifetime odds of accidental death by bike are actually 1 in 4,838, whereas in cars, it's 1 in 242. Motor vehicles is actually the #1 cause of accidental death in the U.S., and the fatalities per 1 million exposure hours on bike is 26, and in motor vehicle is actually 47, so it's almost double. Now that I've covered two of the more serious misconceptions, I'd like to cover one that's different. It's apparently people think that we are all liberal tree huggers. I personally do not hug trees. Every cyclist is unique, and we vary in political views, and I don't personally have a strict political view. I just kind of go with whatever I, agree with. One of the strongest supporters in Congress is actually a Republican. His name is Tom Petrie. And according to an article called How to Talk to a Conservative About Cycling by Angie Smith, Tea Party member Jim Schneller is actually a regular commuter on site. He rides his bike regularly. When he ran for Congress, and part of his slogan was 50% by bike, 50% by cars. So there are a lot of different people who ride and support riding. Okay, so I bet you didn't have any idea that riding a bike was safer than driving a car, but it certainly is. It actually makes me want to ride my bike to work more often, because I don't like getting hit by cars while in a car. So now that you know you can ride your bike on the road safely, and that your political opinion doesn't matter, I encourage you all to get on a bike and give it a spin.